Hi guys, have you heard of CPS, Child Protective Services, or DFACS, Department of Children and Family Services, or something like that? If you have, you might want to listen for a second because your kids may be in danger. They have this thing called Kids for Cash, and most of you have probably been bitten by it or know someone who's been bitten by it. That's where the government has these people, CPS or DFACS workers, come in and take your children. They make up lies. They make up all kinds of stories to take your children. Why? Kids for Cash. They get paid for it. Your child is worth a lot of money to a lot of people. And for you people that are thinking, oh, it's just those blacks or those Mexicans and they're taking their kids because they're on dope and they're out there doing things and blah, 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 so their kids should be in foster homes. You're the dumbest, because the kids that are mostly wanted are white. Shocker. They want your kids before they want my kids. Are you freaking serious? Your kids are a hot commodity. Your kids are worth more than mine. You think because you're working and you're an upstanding citizen and you're not on drugs and you don't do crimes or anything like that, that you're obsolete to the food chain? Your kids are safe? Bullshit. Check her out.
If you're a parent, you need to know about CPS, because CPS does take children from good parents. I unfortunately know about CPS from the very beginning of the process to the very end, with an investigator at your door to parental rights terminated. And I know what you're thinking. Well, parental rights being terminated only happens to bad parents, like pretty awful ones. parental termination rights, whatever. When you lose your kids, when you legally lose your kids forever, so it feels, but till they're 18, your kids are gone. You have no rights to them. You don't get to see them. You don't get to make any decisions about them. You don't have contact, communication, no birthday cards, none of it. So I know what you're thinking. You have to be a very awful parent to have your rights terminated, or you have to be a parent who doesn't care, who doesn't want their kids, or who has something more important going on, and you probably think they're on drugs or something, and that has taken over their life, and that's all they care about. Well, my rights were terminated. I'm not on drugs. I do care about my kids. I want my kids. I love my kids. I fought for my kids. I never have abused or neglected or abandoned my children. Not even close. I never missed a court date. I never missed a visitation. I completed my case plan, and they never gave me my kids back. And they terminated my rights. I have made several videos, and my piece of advice that I give is to when you answer your door, let them know you know your rights and you will not be answering their questions. If they want to come inside your home, tell them that they're welcome to do so when they come back with a warrant. And then immediately get yourself a lawyer. Get your own personal, private legal representation. And that's the point of today's message, is that second piece. Get your own lawyer, because their court-appointed lawyer works for them. They're paid. They see each other every day. They work together. Your court-appointed attorney works for the state, is friends with DCF. They are not there to protect you. They are not there to stand up for you. They are not there for your best interest. You have to hire a lawyer. And I know it's not easy, and I know it's expensive, but it has to be done. My personal case, at my PTR trial, finally I said it right, at my PTR trial, my rights were terminated. And that wasn't okay with me. It still doesn't make sense to me. Like, how could this happen? And I filed an appeal. It's not very common. It took a lot of researching to figure out how to do it. But I filed a motion and I paid the filing fee and I filed for an appeal. And my understanding of the appeal process, which it's not an easy read, it's not common knowledge to me, so I'm learning everything brand new. My understanding of it was you had two avenues to take for your appeal. I don't remember one of them, but the one I chose, I remember, which was ineffective counsel. So of the two choices to file an appeal after a PTR determination of a parent's rights are to be taken, you can file an appeal within a certain amount of time, which I did. And I chose ineffective counsel to be my best shot at getting another chance or to getting this decision changed. I wanted my kids. I fought for my kids. I was there for my kids. I filed an appeal. I chose ineffective counsel. My point of sharing that is that you cannot trust nor depend on your court-appointed attorney when dealing with CPS in the juvenile dependency courtroom. Their court-appointed attorneys are not there for you. So please know your rights, and if your children are removed and your case goes judicial, get yourself a lawyer. Your kids need you.